Welcome everyone, Questine here on Serious Gaming with my Let's Play of Total War Warhammer 2, the Warden and the Paunch DLC. Going to be playing the Eye of the Vortex campaign as Eltharion the Grim. Let's get going. He's focused on defense, he has access to the dungeons, can spread the mist of Yvresse, has minus 80 diplomatic relations with Greenskins, plus 3 recruit rank for spear infantry and ranger units, also immune to barren wasteland attrition, leadership plus 8, melee defense plus 8 for spear infantry, so leadership plus 8 for spear infantry rangers, plus 8 melee defense for them as well, and attribute causes fear when fighting against greenskins. On the other end of things, you have Grom the Paunch, who has access to his cauldron, suitable climate temperate island, diplomatic relations minus 80 with isles. Okay, Wa has a chance to contain pump wagons, global recruitment duration minus 1 turn for goblin units, leadership 10, all that. So Grom is, well, the changes that they've made to greenskins in general have made them far better as a playable faction in the game. But I want to see Eltharion here.
The waystones that guard all elven souls grow faint. Ulthuan is weak, still reeling from a ferocious greenskin assault it barely survived. The grim warden of Tor Yvresse has not rested since driving back the green invasion. Prince Eltharion must be prepared. There will come a day when the Goblin King returns. It is only a matter of time. For in the desolate Southlands, a war of unimaginable power brews. War boss Grom, most feared and most colossal of all goblins, has long craved a second chance to annihilate the Asa. That time is now. Ulthuan will drown beneath a green tide. There must come the war to end all wars. But Grom's horde will meet a wall of unstoppable Asur might. Eltharion will defend his homeland until his dying breath. This is his vow. The Grim Prince and the Goblin King, two souls sworn to vengeance upon each other.
Right. So the fetor of the greenskins has penetrated the enchanted mist of Yvresse once again. For Eltharion the Grim, it was always an inevitability. The people of Tor Yvresse,
Somehow, the greenskins have returned to Yvresse. The rotten stench of their dung piles hanging thick in the mists. Could they be a harbinger for the return of the bulbous Grom himself? If so, our darkest nightmares may be realized once more. I should have destroyed him all those years ago, along with his foul shaman. The other princes of Ulthuan are scattered and distracted, embroiled in the eternal conflict with the Druki. It is likely we will stand alone in our struggle, at least for now. The greenskins are not the only threat to Ulthuan, however. Pirates have also penetrated the mists and sailed the shifting isles with impunity. We are faced with a dire threat. The greenskins seek to ravage Yvresse and all Ulthuan, putting the Vortex at risk. As the Warden of Tor Yvresse, I shall face them with ruthlessness and brutality. The fate of the world is in my hands.
Okay, all very, very dramatic over there. So, we start with Cavill. Guess that's a tribute to Henry Cavill, who's like, oh yeah, I'm a big fan of this game. Okay, so let's add him in the game. Alright, so I'm going to first get the rally field so I can get the Modern Sea Guard. I get Rangers, I get the Archers with light armor. And of course the goal will be to get to rank 3 quickly enough. Now, in general, you don't necessarily care about the rally field in your capital or in your major settlements. You care about other structures, more important structures, because hey, just rank 3. But for now, that's what I'm gonna go for. Gonna take Caval over here. Okay, attach him to that. And also, we start with Tor Yvresse being rank 2. We start with Sardanaf over there. Port. Let's take a look at the diplomatic situation. Can we trade with anyone? Nope. Fame, okay.
Understood.
I'm going to want to absorb Tyrion as quickly as possible just because he's such a powerful lord. Okay, so Kofik is... So we have Scalings, Broken Axe. Okay. So we have 150 turns. Let's see. We have several missions. Capture and occupy. Yeah, damn, that's not... that's not gonna be so easy, is it? Okay. Jungle Purge. Warden supply generated 1 per turn. Unit capacity. Okay, growth +2. Sending all of these guys... Dealing with all of this is going to be difficult, but yes, we are going to want to recapture Ulthuan and then head into the Badlands. That is going to be... The best defense is offense, as they say. Also going to get... Sawyer. Now, a couple of things to note here. I am playing with some mods, though only one of them has an actual impact on gameplay. The rest of them are just graphical mods. The one that I'm using removes the difficulty, the public order penalty that you have just because you're the player. Also removes the public order bonus that the AI has, so evens the playing field. What this really results in is that rebellions are far less of a hassle to deal with, so you're not standing on your ass just dealing with rebellions, having to spend a lot of money building structures just to deal with that. I always dislike that ever since they introduced it in Rome 2. Yeah, of all the things that they did with Rome 2, like just dealing with the constant rebellion. So here's a mod, removes it. Also removes the ridiculous bonus that the AI has. So they actually do have to worry about public order bonus. They're not completely immune to it. Anyway, so this is an auto-resolve battle, but for the purpose of reducing casualties, I will fight them myself. So this is your introduction battle, where you start with, where your start is so strong that you're just gonna wipe the floor with them. So the Battle of Tor Yvresse. Now these guys are just supposed to be raiders and are not supposed to be an actual genuine threat to you. And we're gonna have to move fast. So I have 2 units of archers, 3 units of spearmen. Well, 2 units of spearmen and 1 unit of sword infantry. So I'm gonna take my archers, take all that. I have a phoenix. And a lore master of Hoeth. Okay, let's get going. We are going to want to capture the enemy lord here. Put him in the dungeon. Why not? Okay.
Warden of Saperi.
I fight for Yvresse.
Okay.
It will suffice. It is done.
So it has an Ember Storm ability. Now, they only have a few archers and not too dangerous necessary. Okay, actually pull them back a bit. They don't want those War Lions to take damage. The Phoenix, I'm curious about the Phoenix. So death from above, rebirth. Okay, so it does have rebirth. I think this is I think this unit is the reason why, like, the balance of power was so heavily in my favor. Yeah, that is... It's like, here's a unit that does a vortex spell. Ridiculous? Probably. Okay, get closer. Don't want it to take too much damage though,
Archers,
since replenishing it is probably going to be a bit difficult.
kill them!
Gonna bring the war lines over there.
Master of Ulthuan,
57 seconds, okay.
we will obey. Move!
I mean, ranged wise, who do you think has the advantage, the elves or the goblins? Actually, orc archers and goblin archers should be a lot worse than they are here.
Penance!
Right, we got spider hatchlings coming in.
Eltharion! By my father's blade!
Spearmen! Without fail.
Right, let's send caval.
Archers, sail!
Glory matters not! The might of Yvresse!
Giran protects me. Loyal!
Alright, Eltharion is dealing with the hardest part on that battlefield. Okay.
Lawmaster of Ulthuan, Asher, advance! Chosen of Ulthuan, Emperor Harathai!
The grim warden rises!
I'm waiting! Acknowledged!
Always ready! No surrender! Guided by waystones!
Command me! Okay! Spearman, it will be done! Lawmaster of Ulthuan, for order! Servant of the tower! Lawmaster of Ulthuan!
Obliterate them!
It will be done! At once!
Warden of Ulthuan! Show no fear! Bleak but unyielding!
Archers! Assyrian guides us! Asur Lawmaster! Senui Sinner! Lawmaster!
The warden marches!
Orifere!
Alright, victory, though more of them got away than I would have liked. But that's fine. I'll just bring my lords for another go and wipe them out. and then get some more units, more archers, spearmen, all that kind of stuff. Should have waited to cast all of the vortex spells with the Phoenix before engaging, actually.
They will toil for Yvresse.
Now let's
They
go.
deserve no better. Let them build our defenses. Prince Eltharion, march for Lilith. Remove this threat.
Okay.
This is our sworn.
Right, so I'll try and capture him this time around. Only one usage of the cage, eh? Per battle. Fine. So I need to wait until he's low HP and then use it, make use of it.
Understood.
Orders received.
Eltharion! Empowered by vengeance!
We go!
For duty.
Lawmaster of power! Always ready! Wise! You're there! Bleak, but unyielding! Eltharion! Fang sword strikes! I swear it! For Tor Yvresse, I will! O'Brien! Lawmaster! For the gods! Eltharion! Penance! I fight for Yvresse!
Archers.
Archers! It will be done.
Acknowledged.
Eltharion!
Alright. He's captured, his army defeated, and we've probably ranked up Eltharion over here as well.
Their only worth is service. Coin is all they are worth. Prince Eltharion. Avenge Tor Yvresse!
You have successfully captured one of the enemy, Warden. The prisoner is being detained in Athel Tamara, where you can act against them to help your cause. The secret citadel of Athel Tamara enables a prudent course of action, Warden. Every repair and improvement to Athel Tamara's facilities will aid you in the fight against Ulthuan's enemies.
Death is all they deserve.
The Warden's duties are not for the faint-hearted.
Duty is purpose.
Yeah, gonna get training over there.
It is but one.
Alright, so income is pretty solid enough at the start over here. Let's get... And one of the things I want to do is disable the camera settings. I don't really need it. It just slows down the end turn for the most part. So we need to recapture that territory, which should be easy enough to achieve.
Remove this threat. Failure.
I'm gonna auto-resolve that.
Tor Yvresse
So
needs it all. This
you know, here's what I'm going to do.
belongs to Ulthuan. Leave them with
I'm going to sack it
Leave vengeance
and then
on Moraine.
claim it.
No glory.
Yep.
Only sons.
And then get some archers over here. Now it's interesting that he can, that from turn 1 he can recruit archers with light armor, but he starts with regular archers. Okay. So we got Northern Yvresse under our control. We can get campaign movement range, income on trade, tax rate, construction, untainted. Let's go with income on trade. I'll obviously want to improve my trade situation. We need an archive. We need a bunch of things. For now, I think I'm going to upgrade, my archers.
Prince Eltharion.
And for him, I'll also get Inspiring Presence. And for Cavill, let's see, sword player. Need to focus more, the way I see it, on his ability to actually fight. So we start at war with Certosa, okay. So Fane, right?
I will weigh
We've
what you have to say,
gotten
as you say.
God, Prince, I find talking to your kind most. Speak, I find talking to your kind.
wow, everyone hates Eltharion.
Court of Ulthuan. Quite impossible.
Right, so Safri, we can trade with him. Yeah, I'm not going to trade with the Cult of Exodus since they're going to get wiped out soon enough. Now I start at war with Certosa, or Arakos, and Broken Axe. Though they have their own issues to deal with. Okay.
Your lifelong patrol begins. Remain vigilant. Eltharion. I will avenge. The Warden of Tor Yvresse. No glory, only service.
Alright, going to recruit a full stack of units and then going to march against them. Okay.
Follow the vow.
Right, so get more spearmen and more archers with light armor. My income is still fine. And going to also, well, going to upgrade it. Let's see what this Goblin Lord is going to do. We're going to take down Southern Yvresse. So this one's going to be a bit of a fight since it is going to be fortified. But with their army moving out to confront me, yeah, bad idea. Probably should have just enabled ambush stance really to draw him out.
I ain't doing that.
Okay, here's what I am going to do though. Yeah, we have no point. Now, like, yeah, you guys are something else, let's say. Nope, don't have enough influence for an actually good lord, so
Execute the fiend.
let's go for a siege.
They cannot live. We must avenge them. Fang sword bites deep.
Isha bless you.
Alright, so Arcos is
This
rallying,
is our sword.
selling forth from their city. Maybe they think they... I think the balance of power, like the auto-resolve, is broken just because of the Phoenix that I have. I really am starting to think that, or the decisions the AI is making don't really make a lot of sense right now. Alright, so... nice tower over there.
Archers!
Alright, let's spread the archers around. Put lions in reserve.
Warden of Ulthuan.
Lawmaster of Ulthuan.
One unit of spears on that side, another one on that
Orders
side.
received.
Rest of them in the front, basically, to take the damage. Caval on one,
Eltharion.
Eltharion on the other. Actually, let me spread them out a bit more.
Acknowledged.
I can leave a bit of a gap here. Alright. Alright, so their lord, their orc war boss is right there. We got goblin, orc boys. Okay.
I fight for Yvresse. Warden repositioning.
Apace!
We
Yeah, I just
advance.
want to have these guys protecting my sides. I'm actually gonna have to bring them together towards the middle to deal with their lord. Okay. Archer range soon enough. Yeah, the archer, the elven archers.
Archers! It will be done. For Azorian! We will obey.
Weapons ready.
Sinner!
Eltharion. Eltharion, sir.
Sit on.
For my father's honor.
All right,
As you say.
gonna use the cage.
Archers!
Lawmaster of Ulthuan.
Hold on. All right.
Lawmaster of Ulthuan. Lawmaster of Ulthuan. Speak quickly. The gods approve.
It shall be done. It will be done.
Azor Lawmaster.
called upon.
Moving.
Spearmen! We will obey! Orders received! Can I be brave? It will be done!
Attack!
Tenants!
Loyal!
Now, Eltharion has so far been something else
Knowledge!
than normal. That was just a full greenskin army that I just wiped out with relative ease. Well, cheese tactics in a sense. Beating the game on Legendary teaches you that kind of stuff.
Elfry Harathoi!
The reason I'm not playing on Legendary is because I've gotten tired of just the
We will
cheese
obey! It will be done!
that you need to use in order to win there. So I guess, interestingly enough, with this campaign you can actually lose, maybe. You might have a reasonable chance at actually losing if you don't prepare in time. We'll see. So my goal is to wipe out the greenskins over here and then kick out Sartosa out of Ulthuan, then take Sartosa, then march on the Badlands. That's the goal here. I'll need more influence in order to get some better lords. Obviously I can recruit a bunch of the weaker ones, but I want ones with actual
Make an
bonuses.
example of them. Let them build our defenses.
Maybe I should pursue them, really.
Yvresse still lies exposed.
Take their heads. Forgive
Shut
me,
up.
Father. An adequate performance.
Okay,
They cannot
we're going to
remain
sack
on
it
your feet. Prince
and then
Eltharion.
occupy it.
No glory. Only sons. The Warden of Tor Yvresse.
Mm-hmm. Alright, 2 turns. Let's get some more... Well, I'm tempted to get some more archers, but you know what, I think I'll just settle for more spearmen for now, replace them later on. So they've mostly been reduced to nothing there. We need 2 surplus points to get here. And yes, I do need to upgrade my main settlement. Alright, so Bowmaster, since I am playing the damned elves, they embrace
Prince Eltharion.
their ranged ability. What should I get here? Well, I could go for Miasma, Spiral Leech, or I could go for melee attack, melee defense. Well, not really important. Unless we're talking about... Yeah, let's go for that. Just to be able to buff him. So Sartosa... Where is Sartosa?
Fear the pirate queen!
Yeah, so they're gonna be along the way as I march.
Protector of Ulthuan.
I'm listening. Welcome to the court of Ulthuan. No. Welcome
Come on,
to
Safari,
our
don't be a
paradise.
dick.
Unlikely.
Fine.
Never.
Never
Defender, why must you turn against your own kind?
turn against my own kind, apparently.
Certainly not.
I'm some race traitor for some reason. Exactly why do they dislike me? Treaties with Kofik, okay. And they accuse me of turning against my own kind. Alright.
Give the word.
Damn, people really don't like
Phoenix
Kofik.
King, stranger.
Gladly.
How wise.
Loyal servant. You address the Asur of Ulthuan. A foolish suggestion. I think this unwise. quite impossible!
My life for Tor Yvresse. The citadel must be made impregnable. Better safe than sorry. No glory, only service. The Warden of Tor Yvresse. I am sworn to eradicate greenskins. Never falter.
Let's hear it!
Do not expect a welcome here, savage creature.
Impossible! Absurd!
Defender of the estate your business quick.
Duty is purpose. Brook no failure. They cannot live. Cowardice. An extension of Yvresse's. March for Lilith. It would breach my vow. Prince Eltharion. My life for Tor Yvresse.
Alright, better training over there. And for him, well, let's see. Yeah, I got max strength bowmaster. And then March.
I cannot rewrite reality.
Well, High Elf Rebels have claimed it. Okay.
This is absurd.
Yeah, I guess this is absurd. I'm supposed to defend Ulthuan, not fight Ulthuan.
Joy is
So yeah, I do consider this absurd. Alright, let's upgrade this. Get more public order, 3 turns until that.
no glory,
Okay,
only service.
just gonna get it to a higher rank. I'm surprised. Yeah,
Show no
I guess I shouldn't be too surprised that AI can't handle that situation.
leave none alive.
Alright,
This
let's just
point.
occupy it.
Remain vigilant.
The city is crumbling.
Warden of Tor Yvresse. Duty is purpose. Prince Eltharion.
Alright, so we've recaptured all of Yvresse. We're gonna need to wait a couple of turns to stabilize the situation before moving on. One more turn before I can upgrade here. Okay. I obviously want to get this invocation, get his the next part of his quest up, all that kind of stuff. +2, so I need to maintain some public order over here. It's going to improve more and more. Here +7, though most of that is because 16 because of the characters and military presence, military crackdown. -4 taxes, -4 provincial stability. Okay. We could destroy that or just wait one more turn until we can get this and then upgrade public order. Right, the cult of excess has been completely eradicated. Very good.
My life for Tor Yvresse.
Right, very solid. And Tor Yvresse. My life for Tor Yvresse. I think that's gonna get very, very annoying very bloody quickly, I have to say. So I need 60 for him. You know, I'm not necessarily... Ooh, missile strength. Yeah, I'm not necessarily interested in... Alright, so I'm earning 1,000 per turn. This would add 200. She's got missile strength. Yeah, I guess we could go with her. And with Winker. The thing is, I think I'll wait a couple more turns though. For that. One upgrade available.
A mistwalker unto death.
You must restore.
The Warden of Tor Yvresse. No glory, only service. The Warden. The Warden assumes control.
No, not this.
Prince Eltharion. Fang sword ready. My life for Tor Yvresse.
Princess of the Asphalt. Garrisoning.
All right. So that's sorted out. Let's go deal with Sartosa.
Duty is purpose.
Or maybe they'd be willing to accept a peace treaty.
To deal, or shall I cut your throat?
I'm tempted to accept it. Not because I'm afraid of her, but because sieging Sartosa is not exactly a fun prospect, especially when you have to consider the idea of holding Sartosa. Alright, actually... yeah, let's go with Elven Gardens for a moment. Yeah, I'll go with that for the moment.
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
And she's going to get some archers. Okay. And help stabilize the province. It will eventually stabilize in its own right. Although it's actually... yeah, at this point I just need buildings to help stabilize the situation. But that's gonna take me some time to get them up and running. What's the defense situation? 20?
The Grim Prince. Make sail! The ocean provides...
It is said that the goddess Ladriel watches over all Aesir that enter the mists of Yvresse. By performing a sacred rite in her name, the mist's power will be temporarily amplified. Well done, Warden. You have increased Yvresse's defenses and restored the mist's effects. Your forces can now move through your capital's region with greater ease, while enemies will suffer casualties there as they lose their way in the murk. The mists may be restored, but more can be done to increase their potency. Increasing Yvresse's defenses will further the mist's reach, while repairing the waystone within Athel Tamara will amplify their power.
Protector of Ulthuan. Can I offer assistance?
The sea churns!
Obey the vow.
Alright, going to need some war lions to make that work. And going to need more units over here to keep the public order going. Okay. Very damn tempted, really. But not now. That will wait.
The Warden of Tor Yvresse.
Alright,
Sail
let's
forth.
head over to the Badlands. Well, it would seem Khemri is here. Do I really want to start the war with them? Do I really want to start the war with the Tomb Kings when I've already got plenty of people to worry about? I guess that's a different discussion, isn't it? Alright, let's see. Suppose I do.
My life for Tor Yvresse.
Because why not?
Lady of the Phoenix Court.
Let's start the war, because we have nothing better to do. Certosa will remain a problem until I can wipe them out. Wonder if I can occupy it without too many issues. No. So yeah, that's a...
On ahead. Row, Asa. Full speed.
Okay.
Wind-blown coasts provide supper.
As your lady.
Lord of... Bow before the rightful...
You knave.
These lands are ours by
If
the...
you insist.
Honor bow before the right...
I refuse.
Your request?
Prince of Ulthuan.
Can I offer assistance? Welcome. What would you have the Asur do? Of course.
Speak.
Cull the Green. Duty is purpose. Sail forth. Ulthuan expects.
Find my heart. My will. Address me. Who disturbs my... I rule everything.
Protected the laws of chivalry.
I am no churl.
Guardian of... What requests would you make of the... I think not.
Alright, let's deal with Khemri. Having to fight Cetra is a great situation.
Fang sword bites deep. Failure.
Alright, we captured that.
Leave them. Unavenge Tor Yvresse.
Good. Wait.
I will avenge.
No, not gonna demolish it yet. Yeah.
The Warden of Tor Yvresse.
Actually, don't want to demolish it at all.
Cull the Green. My life for Tor Yvresse.
We are ill at ease.
Defender, welcome, fellow Asser. I cannot do this.
Yours is not to question.
Yes, Cetra is pissed. And he's come full force to make us pay for our treachery. We'll see how well the Tomb Kings handle us. Oh dear, he's got one of those fucking things, doesn't he? Shit. This is gonna be fun. Cetra against Eltharion. The imperishable against the rightful king. Well, what do we have? Envelop and mists, okay. Right, so these guys, they're going to be frontal units. They're going to take a beating. They're going to die. Don't care. Alright, after that, put the birds, the spears. He and the Lore Master will form their rank. War Lions, Phoenix will fly over and do some damage. Let's get started. Okay.
Guided by wavestones. Eltharion moving.
Spearman! It shall be done! It shall be done! Kill them!
For the king! Without question! To the fray!
I'm waiting.
Sir Louis Sire! Spearmen!
I am called upon.
It shall be done! Without fail! Spearmen!
Eltharion!
Orders received!
Archers!
It will be done! It will be done! It shall be done! As you say. Archers! Sail!
In Moranian's name! Empowered by vengeance! Lawmaster of power!
Shaitan seal Cadane! Asa! Withdraw!
Acknowledge! It shall be done!
Eltharion! The might of Yvresse! By my father's blade!
Archers! Move! Purify! Spearmen!
Without fail!
Orders received!
Eltharion!
Loyal!
For duty!
Attack!
Eltharion!
Archers! It will be done!
Chosen of power!
Be gone! Hope is lost!
The pain let in! Destruction awaits!
Spearmen! Battle calls!
To battle! The Grim Warden rises! Lawmaster of power! Penance!
Alright, Cetra is dead. His entire army will die with him. Gonna bring the bird to do a vortex over these skeletons.
We are broken.
Always ready! Guided by waystones!
And then bring it back to help deal with the War Sphinx.
Archers! For Eltharion!
Loyal to the fray.
Advancing!
Can't allow this Sphinx to get away. I wish I could trap specific units, wouldn't that be great?
I fight for Yvresse!
Right, the Sphinx is gone.
Spearmen!
Yep, decisive victory. Cetra the Imperishable has just, well, perished. He and his entire army. Now, this is just the opening salvo in a long, long, long war that I'm going to be fighting with the Tomb Kings across the entirety of the Badlands. I actually expected to fight orcs. I wanted to fight orcs, but I guess that's not going to happen. So I'm going to wipe the floor with Grom the Paunch. You know, one of the things I do wonder with that is this really the reason that Blizzard, for instance, can't use the name Grom again? Like, I really am wondering about that.
Build our defenses.
Because I know, for instance, that they had copyright issues
Prince Eltharion.
in, or basically Games Workshop got pissed at them.
No glory. Only
Can
sons.
I reach it? Yes, I actually can.
Bites deep. They cannot live. Failure. They face the warden.
They face the Warden, okay. So Certosa has been dealt with as a particular problem for the time being. Let's see what actually they have. Okay, so they have a level 3 mausoleum, so I'm probably not going to want to sack this. I'm going to want to capture this intact. So, Camry, let's take a look at this.
Armor, these lands are out.
Hey, they're not approved.
Prince, I speak for the Phoenix King. Unwise.
What is wrong with you assholes? Yeah, the elves being assholes towards each other. Nothing new there. I mean, I think, here's the thing though. Despite that, Lawfern generally ends up being the most powerful faction in the fucking game by far. It's actually quite ridiculous. Tyrion just unites Ulthuan, and then it's like wipes the floor with anyone that stands in his way. So I suppose they need to do something to stop that.
Tor Yvresse needs it.
Yeah, I would like to have that, but I think I'll just settle for this. Oh, seriously, are you fucking kidding me? He's bringing in another army? Okay, you want to get destroyed there, by all means.
My servant fails me.
Duty is purpose. Alain the Grim.
Princess of the Asur, we shall not rest, taking up residence.
Assur follows strength.
The Warden.
Alright, as I said, the opening salvo in a long, long war. So we have a massive army here, though this shouldn't be really too much of a problem to deal with. I mean, I have a guy that has upgraded units with full-on Bowmaster. Yeah, he's gonna wipe the floor with these guys with ease. I might consider sending him some reinforcements, though. Maybe. Though I think I want to keep an army in Tor Yvresse, just, you know, considering that I'm in the middle of the land and everyone wants a piece of the donut, as it were. Come on,
the Phoenix throne.
Come on, be nice. Just be nice, you ass. Fucking... You know what? I need that trade agreement. Okay, let's try something else.
What do you want?
Nope, they're not going to agree with that. Let's see, Numas.
The scarab swarm, a fortuitous omen. We should assent.
I accept.
Never.
Yeah, so he's gonna have some issues because I just basically started the war between him and Khemri. Oh, they're both gonna have issues. Khemri is far more powerful than Numas is. Numas is going to bite them in the ass, though. I am going to need to fight the battle, though, with these guys. So let's see here. Let me just save.
Fang sword ready.
Should I even fight this? Well, yeah, actually, yeah, I want to fight this. Just for the sake of capturing their lord. But yeah, all the archers that I have. I'm eventually going to want to replace more of these spearmen, maybe get Lauder and Sea Guards. I mean, archers are really good units. Overall, like, they're better units than the Lauder and Sea Guards are, but the Lauder and Sea Guards are pretty strong. I also might want to get rid of these regular archers here, just get more with light armor. But yeah, 2 armies, 2 lords. Questine here, signing out. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more. I'm probably also going to start the Gremgor campaign in Mortal Empires, just to see all the greenskin changes. I'm not interested in playing Grom, at least not at this time.